Okay, we'll start on the weekly time frame, then we'll drop down into the daily, and then the 4 hour, then the hourly, and see if we can sift out a bit of a plan of attack. So we can see price has engaged this weekly fair value gap. It's wicked it, then flipped bullish very aggressively. It's on silver, it's swept this low here, so an SMT is formed. So price has wicked to the fair value gap, flipped bullish, and then the next week candle closed bullish as well. It's taken this high and then closed back into the range. And then we can see we've had a sweep of this weekly low. Expanded higher, and then this week so far looks very bullish. We've actually opened with this very small gap up on the weekly time frame. So all this structure to me on the higher time frame is suggesting we are still very bullish, and you can see monthly looks very similar. Looks like price is being drawn towards this swing high here, which is all-time high. So now we'll drop down to the daily time frame and see what we can sift out from that. We can see that on the daily time frame prices retraced into discount of the range, so below 50% of the range, but didn't quite tag the OTA. So this level here remains untagged. And then from this swing low, prices expanded. Got a change in the state of delivery here with a fair value gap that's formed, so expansion range. From here to here, so that's the latest daily range that we're trading in. Then we can see on Tuesday, previous day low got swept. Into the daily fair value gap and formed an SMT versus silver. And then after this, we've essentially just consolidated and gone sideways for the last 3-4 days. So also what's happened is, from a sell lens, price has engaged the high time frame sell OTA. You can see it's perfectly wicked the center of that sell OTA, and then it's essentially trapped itself between the daily fair value gap and the higher time frame sell OTA. So if we drop down to the 4 hour time frame, just have a bit of a look here. You can see it's been a tough few days here, where it's just essentially broken structure on the daily, tag the daily fair value gap, get a sweep of that low on the daily time frame, SMT versus silver, and then we're just sideways, trapped between these two levels. So what I want to see from here, so if we drop down to the hourly time frame, let's get in the detail a bit more. So on the lower time frame, we can see that price is engaged this sell OTA, and then it's given a strong reaction. So we've got this displacement range down lower to here, where it then sweeps previous day low and then reacts buying back up here. So you can see even on the lower time frame, this price is fractal. It is not yet breaking this sell OTA on this time frame. But then we can also see that it is respecting the buy OTA of this latest range as well. So even on the lower time frames, it is representing price being trapped between two key levels. So knowing this, what is the smartest play here? So on the higher time frame, we would be leaning towards a bullish bias. However, we are also within the higher time frame sell OTA, so we really need to wait for the hourly time frame to confirm which way it wants to go, and then we look to catch a continuation. That is by far the safest play here. So until we can break out of one of these, I'll probably sit on the sideline and wait for price to confirm. So what I'll wait to see, so essentially price comes down here with some strong displacement, we get a break of this buy OTE, and then we can look to catch the continuation entry on the retracement here, and then target some lower structure down here. Or alternatively, we see price break the sell OTE, and then we'll get a nice displacement range higher, retracement where we'll look to catch the continuation, and then we'll target some higher time frame point of interest up here, like a swing high, and go from there. So in my view, until we see either of them, the safest option is just to stay out of the markets and wait for price to confirm which way it's going to go. So that's all I'm going to run through today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.